Another rite of passage observed by the Igbos for the dead is Ikpo Obodo. Ikpo Obodo. So if you get to a particular community, instead of calling it Ikpo Obodo, you can now use the community to call it, maybe if it's for instance it's Owerri, you can say Ikpo Owerri. Now this particular tradition is observed in so many communities in Igbo land, but not necessarily all, but the majority of them observe it. The Ikpo Obodo simply means a right given to the dead by the entire community to show that the particular person was actually buried by the entire community. This means that immediately after the burial, immediately after putting the person inside the grave and covering the grave, the next thing will be for the particular village where the man is from to bring out drinks, kola nuts and alligator pepper. If he is an ordinary man, each village is entitled to 2 bottles of beer, 2 kola nuts and 1 alligator pepper. But if on the other hand the dead man happened to be a titled man, then everything will be doubled to now be 4 bottles of beer, 4 kola nuts, 2 alligator pepper. It is important to note that Ikpo Obodo is only observed for men and not for women. A man who has a family, so to say, not for a woman. So each the moment the drinks are brought out, they now call the villages one after the other, starting from the oldest village in the community. A representative will come up from the village and he will be given the 2 bottles of beer, or 4 bottles as the case may be if he's a titled man, the kola nuts and the alligator pepper. Then he goes back to his seat. So it will go around until all the villages that make up that community have been mentioned. Then they will now know that yes, that the person was actually buried by the entire community. In those days, in the olden days, before the white people came into this part of the world, when there was nothing like beer, when they had palm wine, then the rite was observed using the palm wine. So immediately after the burial, they bring out kegs of palm wine and keep. So if a village is called up, somebody will come out with his traditional cup. It's called the okuku. So the person will come up with the okuku. Then 2 shots of okuku will be measured to the person, which he drinks there. Or if he has something, maybe a little container, he can take the palm wine and then pour inside the container and go back to his seat.